Following last week's military coup, gun battles have raged between the insurgent Ramirez regime and forces loyal to the democratic government of Venezuela. Yesterday, General Ramirez's armed forces entered Caracas and are now engaged in eradicating all opposition. As the civilian death toll mounts, the U.S. has requested that an international peacekeeping force be allowed to restore order to the embattled country. General Ramirez today responded by seizing the Petro Naviera oil fields and has threatened to deploy nuclear weapons if the U.S. continues to meddle in his country's affairs.
To deploy nuclear weapons in defense of our country.
Must take you back, bro. The grassy knoll, the white picket fence, Dallas 63.
Ghost 1, Bad Wolf is at the door.
Roger, Bad Wolf. Here comes your distraction.
Heard it was you shot JFK.
I was in kindergarten, and I'm not your damn bro.
Fall in.
Back in formation.
Hey! Return! Stack! You worthless maggots! You're dead! Up front and center. Let's do this!
This is your first mission, Lang, so we'll be showing you how we get things done at SAD. Graves, you've been out of the field, so consider this a refresher course. You should be focused on your first objective. Confirm your distance and orientation, gentlemen. I don't want you getting lost now. Let's see how you gentlemen work as a team. You're in charge, Lang. Feel like I'm teaching Granny to suck eggs. Take it from here, Graves.
Done.
You're supposed to be a team, gentlemen. Close up. Make use of all available cover, gentlemen.
Form on me. Forming up.
Graves to steal the data while you cover it.
Fall in! I'm formed up. Use the terminal. Roger that. Data ported. Move.
Done. Lang's down. You can't complete this mission alone. Get over there and see what you can do for him.
Downstairs, sweep the cellars. Move!
King 6, we've lost contact with both agents. This mission is aborted.
Head on down.
Your basic supplies are limited, gentlemen. Take every opportunity to resupply. You're good, huh?
Stop right there! Understood? Give me some cover fire. You! Target ahead.
Graves carries the C4 Lang. Get him on it.
Blow it up, bro! Acknowledge. Blow them servers, then we out of here. Explosives planted.
Done.
Nice going, redneck. Guess we better switch to night vision, huh?
What the? Identify yourself.
Go! Moving up. On me. Back in formation. Check your fire, idiot. Hostile!
Under fire!
Ignore the machine, gentlemen. Take out the man.
Product not yet rated. Product not yet rated.
Sega.
Product not yet rated.
The Honda Civic Tour featuring Panic at the Disco. With special guests, Motion City Soundtrack, The Hush Sound, and Phantom Planet. Coming to a city near you. Check out HondaCivicTour.com for full details. The Honda Civic Tour featuring Panic at the Disco.
Product not yet rated.
This video is your official invitation to the club. By joining, you will compete in the most deadly underground competition in the world. There's just one catch. When you're in, you can't get out. Instructed by the mysterious secretary, you will travel to exotic locations to kill or be killed by a wide variety of dangerous enemies. It won't be easy, but we'll make it worth your while. For your initiation, you will travel to Liverpool, England, to learn everything you need to know about the club. First, you'll need to meet some of the team members behind the club.
So the essence of the club really is about players killing with speed, with style, and with substance.
Multi-kill.
Combo chaining is obviously the main gameplay mechanic in the club. It's the reason that the club is different to most of the other third-person shooters on the market.
Let's take the gameplay elements of a shooter, and then we reward that with the players. So yeah, we learned a lot from PGR in taking an established genre to a different level.
As you kill enemies in short succession, you build up a combo. The higher the combo becomes, the less time you have to make the next kill.
And the way it works is you shoot a guy and your combo bar will fill up, and that'll tick down slowly. Boop, 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 boop. And if you shoot someone else before it's ticked down, you'll get a 2 times multiplier. Shoot someone else 3 times multiplier, 4 times.
Score tables do create a highly competitive atmosphere.
You can take your performance online and compare it to other people's performance and prove you're the best. It's about proving how good you are.
You might set a score that you think's the best score you can possibly manage, and then tomorrow you'll go on Xbox Live and see somebody's beaten you by 6 million points.
There's lots of ways to kill the enemies in the club, so there's choice in that, and a big part of it is finding the most effective way that yields the biggest score.
Great shot.
Style is important. It's really something that we've taken from the PGR games, in that it's not just how you run through a level and how you shoot people. It's a case of, you know, looking good and doing cool moves as you do it.
The best players in the game, you find, they won't just shoot people and move on to the next. They'll string these awards together.
Shooting people whilst doing forward rolls and smashing through doors is really stylish and really a big part of the game.
Sprinting around the corner, performing a roll, taking somebody out with a headshot, that will get you a lot.
Mainly when you're playing it, we want you to pick up the controller and go, whoa, this is cool, it's throwing things at me and I'm getting multipliers and combos and bonuses and all this sort of stuff.
We liken it to the kind of last 5 minutes of an Arnie film where he barges through the enemy territory, kicking down everything and killing everyone in a kind of more extreme way than he normally does.
He's over there!
Our storyline is kind of like the storyline from Street Fighter, where you know, it's a background to the action, but it's not the reason you play the game.
So when you look at the roster of characters in the club, you'll see it's quite similar to a beat 'em up in terms of the variety and the outlandish nature of some of them. And we have a lot of variety in those characters.
And we basically had this massive spread of characters. Some were great, some were crap. We wanted that sort of reaction from everyone. You either love them or hate them.
Fight!
We didn't just base it in the US or the UK or in Europe. We thought, okay, we'll take a location from all around the world.
The whole visual style is built around that, the secret organisation and illegal things going on in back streets and stuff like that. You play the game for the gameplay, and the story adds a flavour to the whole thing.
Last bullet.
So the club is really about killing people at speed and with pace.
The quicker you kill, the more points you get.
The combos, they definitely put an added pressure onto the game because the better you do at the game, the faster your multiplier bar ticks down. There are time-based game modes that are introduced. Things like Run the Gauntlet, which is, start at point A, you need to get to point B as fast as you can, otherwise you'll explode.
It's really fun and really addictive, which I think is a great kind of mixture.
This completes your initiation. Congratulations and welcome to the club.
Congratulations.
Product not yet rated.
Yeah, the world of Turok is extremely dangerous. You're gonna be fighting ravenous dinosaurs, horrible underground creatures, and a highly mechanized, advanced army that's out to get you.
Turok is all about survival. There are lots of things that can kill and or eat you, so here are some tips to help you survive.
If you're approaching the soldiers and they haven't seen you, yeah, best plan is to sneak in the grass, crouch, move as slow as you can. You just want to stay out of their vision completely. And as best you can, just try to maneuver yourself so that you're approaching them from an angle where they can't see you. If you get close enough, you're not detected, pop up, run in, and finish them off with the knife.
One of the best things you can do from a place of concealment is to introduce your enemies to each other. If you see an enemy patrol out there in the jungle and they're near a hunting pack of raptors, one of the best things to do is to stay quiet and lure the raptors onto the enemy patrol. And in the carnage that ensues, you can just walk right past.
So when you get jumped by a velociraptor, all you can do is hammer on the buttons and hope that you weren't low enough health when it started that you're going to survive. Yeah, you don't just kill the dinosaur, you kind of add insult to injury and kick them over after they're already dead.
A meat fountain is what you're trying to do to every dinosaur that's trying to eat you. A lot of the weaponry in Turok is incredibly highly explosive. It needs to be. Your opponents outweigh you by tons. However, it also makes for some pretty spectacular deaths. If you can lay enough explosive damage onto a dinosaur, it is going to erupt into a fountain of carnage.
You've got a lot of cool weapons in Turok.
The knife is always the weakest weapon in every game, and right at the beginning, we knew we wanted to kind of flip that on its ear and make the knife and the bow the best weapons in the game. So the knife has its whole own feature set with one-hit kills that give you a special animation.
The bow has always been a large part of Turok as far as a character. It respects his Native American heritage, and the bow is just a pretty badass weapon to have. So when you have this compound bow, if you're using regular arrows, we actually give the opportunity to pin, MG soldiers to walls, to trees, and it's kind of cool to, just nail a guy and just sort of hang there, dangling.
There's many guns you get to use in Turok. Some of them are light enough that you can actually dual wield them, either put two of the same type together for additional firepower, or mix it up with weapons of different types to give you different abilities at the same time, because every weapon has its different strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah, every weapon has a secondary function, so every weapon's kind of two weapons in one. The shotgun's a particularly good combo because it has the flare attached to it, so you can fire that to lure dinosaurs.
Flamethrower is extremely handy when you happen to encounter some bugs and you are in caves which are extremely dark. This is your source of light, and all I can say is I don't think the bugs like it very much.
Yeah, the minigun is probably one of the coolest things because of its secondary function that you can put it down as a turret and it'll stand there and just automatically select targets and fire.
We also have some of the more esoteric weapons which Turok is known for, like the sticky gun, where you can shoot this glowing ball of energy at your opponent and then trigger it whenever you want. Or as its alt fire, you just lay a bunch of mines in the ground, wait for your enemy to walk over them, and then boom, they go flying. Dinos and humans are like oil and water. They just don't mix.
The mini raptors are a low threat. They won't even attack you until there's a few of them around. So you can probably be best to just ignore them when you first see them. But if you get more than a few of them grouping up, you got to start picking them off before they get enough to decide to all attack you.
The Velociraptors are out there. One-on-one, they're a handful.
They're tough. They're fast. They come in different varieties. We have the albino raptors, which tend to hang out in caves. We have the spitting raptors, which use a long-range projectile attack. They hit you in the face. It affects your vision. It hurts you. So you want to keep them at bay as much as possible.
So if you happen to come across some lurkers, chances are you may or may not have seen them. What you might want to do is keep your eyes up in the trees, listen for sounds, and if you do see them, running's not a bad idea.
My best technique is to just start shooting the grass as much as you can.
If you happen to come across a Dilo, that's something to watch out for. These are massive and they're like tanks.
They'll knock you down, they'll stamp on you, they'll pick you in the air or throw you with their jaws. Those sorts of things, you do not want to get up close and personal with them. You want to have some heavy weaponry and be back away. Knock them to the ground with a grenade, go in and finish them off.
Yeah, the T-Rex is kind of the big star. Your best idea is to just run like hell.
You just want to stay out of his way, try to keep the distance you can, and fire the highest caliber weapons you have at him.
Our co-op experience is fantastic. We've really taken advantage of some of the plots and the storyline, and just trying to take that a little bit further from our single player as well as our multiplayer experience. There's definitely landmarks and story keys that we've played off of in our co-op mode. And just the fact that you get to kill dinos together with somebody, to me that makes it all worth it. It's really exciting to play co-op with a friend in Turok. Walking through a level with a buddy, there's nothing greater than that.
Yeah, so one of the coolest things about multiplayer is that we have our dinosaurs in our maps that are this third party.
While you're battling against your buddies, the dinosaurs can come in and kind of wreak havoc.
There's nothing more satisfying than watching some guy on the other team getting chased halfway across the map by a pack of raptors and getting eaten to death.
A lot of good game modes, support for enough players to make it fun.
No matter what your style of play, we have something for you.
It's a fun game. The whole dinosaur third-party thing is a brand new experience, so I think anybody should try it.
This game rocks.
Product not yet rated.
Sega.
Product not. Product not yet rated. Product not yet ready. Product not yet rated. Product not yet rated.
Sega.
Product not yet rated. Product not yet rated. Product not yet rated. Product not yet rated. Product not yet rated.